My name is Jim Rand. I'm a teacher. I have 17 years experience in public education. I work in Griswold, Connecticut at Griswold High School and Griswold Middle School. For the better part of my career, was a history teacher, but I've recently changed to technology education. So I'm tech ed, and I'm teaching esports and esports related classes at both our high school and our middle school in Griswold. Gameplan is what we call in education an LMS, a learning management system. And there are a number of them out there. But for esports related content delivery, Gameplan really is unmatched in the industry. There's nothing else like it, and there's nothing else that does it as well as it does. I have experience, so I tend to customize things on my own. So I will pull pieces of gaming concepts and some of the streaming modules and other things to build my own custom lessons. The flexibility that Gameplan offers to do that is excellent, because it allows educators to not have to start from scratch. The reality for most teachers is we don't have time. Plain and simple, we don't have time. Time is a very valuable thing. Gameplan, coupled with the content inside of Gameplan, gives teachers back time. It allows you to build programs that are relatively quick. You still have to think about what you're doing. You still have to build your content carefully, but you have to do it with a platform that allows you to put it together in a way that makes sense and allows kids to access the content both, primarily from school, but then also remotely if they had to do that as well. And Gameplan checks all those boxes. Long term, I think that if a school buys into the Gameplan platform, they build content on it, that content then can be used in other organizations within their district. For example, if you have two high schools, I can build my platform, my program, and then if I have another teacher at another high school in my district, I then can share that with them so that they can use that material. It's not like built just once for me and it can't be replicated. And the other thing is the constantly expanding content on there. And then again, the improvements over time. I'll give you a prime example. At the beginning, one of the difficulties I had was with the journaling mechanism in Gameplan. It treated everything like an independent assignment, which from a teacher perspective is a nightmare, because now that's every single thing becomes a graded piece, and there just aren't enough hours in a day for that. But Gameplan made a change, and they changed the system from one single assignment to a screen where all of the journals came together in one screen. That's how a teacher grades. A teacher, generally speaking, looks at all of that information over time and then can give one, we call it a holistic score, but a holistic score on everything. But that's listening to the customer base, which is what any company should be doing. You should be thinking about what does the customer need, and then how can we build our product around those needs to best make this the standard in the industry. And I think Gameplan is doing exactly that. A lot of kids had seen YouTubers and Twitch personalities stream. They had seen, the recordings, but never really knew how to do it. So I taught them how to use it, and then we used Gameplan for them to upload those recordings into a format that I then could use to score their work and then give them feedback. And the kids really enjoyed using the platform to do that. I took a mini survey, and I said to them, if I had to pick between Google Classroom and Gameplan, what do you think? And almost unanimously, they said Gameplan. They said this is what Google Classroom should have been.